In a world dominated by major productions and colossal marketing campaigns, countless incredible games often slip under the radar. While industry giants claim the spotlight, true hidden gems lie among the so-called AA games. Titles that, despite smaller budgets, deliver innovative mechanics, impactful stories, and breathtaking visuals. Today's list brings you 20 of these games that will astonish you, often outshining even the most famous titles. From epic adventures to narratives that grip from start to finish, these games prove that talent and creativity often outshine sheer budget. I'm Jax, and if you're new here, welcome to Play Hunters. I bring you daily content to keep you updated on everything in the gaming world. If you'd like to subscribe to help the channel grow, I'd be thrilled. One gamer supporting another. Starting off the list, we have Sifu, a fighting game that defies expectations with its engaging mechanics and unique storyline. Players step into the shoes of a young martial artist seeking revenge, but the game's core twist lies in its aging system. With each defeat, the character ages, gaining both wisdom and power. This element turns every move into a strategic decision, introducing a unique touch to the genre and challenging players to manage their longevity while taking on opponents. The gameplay brings intense, cinematic combat, reminiscent of martial arts films. It's not just about landing punches, it's about reading the opponent, anticipating moves, and reacting with perfect timing. The fluidity of the movements and realism of the settings transport players to vibrant, lifelike environments, where each victory feels all the more rewarding. A constant learning cycle also enriches the experience. With every setback, players see their skills and strategies evolve, creating a genuine sense of progression. This process of continuous improvement is deeply satisfying, making Sifu a journey that goes beyond mere combat to embrace resilience and mastery. Next up, we have Greedfall, a game that transports players to a world inspired by the colonial era, but with a memorable fantasy twist. The story unfolds on a mysterious island full of secrets and supernatural creatures, as the player sets out in search of a cure for a devastating plague. Richly detailed settings and interactions with various tribes and factions lend weight to every decision, where diplomacy can be as crucial as the sword. Combat in Greedfall is fluid and customizable, offering varied playstyles like magic, brute strength, or stealth. Each approach is well-balanced, encouraging players to adapt their abilities and strategies as new challenges arise. Facing exotic creatures and using unique skills make every encounter engaging, with mastery of the combat system adding to the thrill of progression. More than just action, the narrative plunges players into ethical and moral dilemmas that profoundly impact the story's course. Success may require tough decisions affecting both allies and foes, bringing surprising realism to a fantasy adventure. This focus on the consequences of each choice transforms the journey into something truly captivating, where every action leaves a lasting mark. In third place, we have Vampyr, a game that plunges players into a dark, post-World War I London, where they take on the role of a newly turned vampire doctor. The heavy, immersive atmosphere paints a vivid picture of a city ravaged by war and plague, placing players in a constant struggle between saving lives and quenching a newfound thirst for blood. The story is crafted to draw players into each choice, as the decision of who lives or dies directly shapes the unfolding events. The gameplay combines combat and investigation, where players gather clues, interact with characters, and face supernatural foes. Tension builds as players navigate the moral complexity of being a vampire, developing dark powers with each victim. The game's mechanics are intriguing, as strength alone isn't enough. Strategic use of abilities and dealing with the consequences of each action are vital, especially as the city reacts to players' decisions. The storyline adds depth with missions and challenges that explore the protagonist's psyche. It's not just about defeating enemies, but understanding how vampirism changes one's perspective and behavior. This aspect turns each interaction into a reflection on humanity and monstrosity, allowing players to experience a true Gothic drama set in a richly detailed, dark setting. In fourth place, we have Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, a game that stuns by delving into the human psyche in an intense and original way. The journey unfolds in a world that blends Norse mythology with psychological exploration, bringing to life the protagonist's complex mental struggles. The setting is dark and symbolic, immersing players in a quest where every step is marked by deep challenges and impressive visuals. The core mechanic is focused on visceral, close combat encounters, but the real standout lies in how the game portrays the protagonist's inner battle, incorporating audio elements that simulate the voices and mental distortion she endures. This auditory element creates an almost unsettling atmosphere, allowing players to feel the intensity of every moment. The result is an immersive story that challenges players not just to defeat foes, but to understand the meaning behind each obstacle. With each new challenge, players' perception of the world shifts, maintaining an attention-grabbing pace from start to finish. Never oversimplifying its themes, the narrative unfolds in layers, demanding a sensitivity to detail. Every battle and scene contributes to a powerful story structure, making Hellblade one of the most distinctive works in the genre. In fifth place, we have Evil West, a game that mixes the Wild West with supernatural elements, offering an unusual yet thrilling experience. Players step into the boots of a monster hunter in a world filled with fantastical creatures, where the classic Western setting meets horrors ranging from vampires to dark monstrosities. With an atmosphere that feels straight out of an action horror movie, the game captures attention right from the start, drawing players into a world where danger lurks around every corner. Combat is visceral and fast-paced, featuring a variety of weapons and abilities that adapt to different types of monsters. Nothing here is static. Each encounter demands quick, precise reactions, keeping players constantly on the move. The arsenal includes everything from pistols and shotguns to electrified melee attacks, adding a special touch to battles. Each weapon is distinct, and the extra powers turn fights into a seamless dance of strikes and shots, perfect for fans of high-energy action. Beyond combat, the game makes excellent use of its setting to create memorable moments. The environment, featuring ghost towns and ominous deserts, is visually stunning, reinforcing the idea that the Wild West has never been so dangerous. This atmosphere, combined with challenges posed by each creature, turns every mission into a survival test that demands both courage and precision, keeping players eager for each new step. In sixth place, we have Darksiders 2, a game that puts players in control of one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse on an epic journey through mystical realms. With a blend of fantasy and action in a universe filled with supernatural creatures and imposing settings, the game captivates right from the start with its grandiose premise. The plot centers on a quest for redemption and answers as the protagonist faces challenges across worlds rich in mystery. The gameplay combines exploration, combat, and puzzles seamlessly, requiring skill to overcome enemies and uncover secrets hidden along the way. Players have access to a vast range of weapons and abilities that can be upgraded as they progress, allowing them to take on increasingly powerful foes. Each battle tests agility and strength, while exploring the environment demands attention to detail and a bit of strategy. The variety of environments and the depth of challenges ensure that every new area visited is memorable. From ancient ruins to dark fortresses, the journey across the world becomes a surprise-filled adventure, with rewards that fuel the desire to explore every corner. Each location reveals more about the complexity of the universe, creating a constant sense of discovery without losing the adrenaline of intense combat. In seventh place, we have Divinity, Original Sin 2, an RPG that redefines the genre by offering unparalleled freedom in choices and character creation. Players are transported to a fantasy world brimming with secrets and dangers, where strategy and environmental interaction are essential for progress. The game stands out by allowing each decision to significantly alter the narrative, ensuring that no two playthroughs are alike, resulting in a personalized and intriguing journey. The turn-based combat system goes beyond convention, incorporating environmental elements like electricity and fire that interact with character abilities. This dynamic approach makes each battle more cerebral, as players must consider how to use the surroundings to their advantage, creating combos of attacks and skills that can turn the tide. Planning is crucial, and every move directly impacts victory or defeat, presenting challenges that test the player's creativity. The story unfolds richly, featuring unique characters and constant twists. Each dialogue and quest offers a chance to explore complex themes, as well as to build relationships with allies and enemies. This approach allows the narrative to adapt to the player's style, opening up varied possibilities that make character development and exploration fascinating and rewarding. In 8th place, Unicorn Overlord brings a unique blend of strategy and adventure in a vibrant world of mythical creatures and warring kingdoms. The game's proposal is distinct. Players command troops while exploring vast territories, where each decision directly impacts battle success. The medieval aesthetic is rich in detail, with landscapes and characters that feel straight out of an epic tale, adding a special atmosphere to the journey. The turn-based combat system is tactical, yet stands out for the ability to fully customize armies. On the battlefield, positioning and timing are crucial for victory, with each unit boasting specific skills that must be carefully coordinated. This approach introduces a challenge that goes beyond simple attacks, demanding focus and planning at every turn. The game keeps players engaged, offering battles that require careful analysis of both opponents and terrain. The narrative unfolds through interwoven missions, adding new layers of plot and objectives as players advance. Each victory reveals more about alliances and betrayals among warring nations, creating a mosaic of intrigue and secrets. The storyline encourages the pursuit of achievements and territorial conquests, reinforcing the sense of command in a world filled with challenges and expansion possibilities. In 9th place, Remnant 2 combines third-person shooter elements with a post-apocalyptic setting full of surprises. The game places players in a ruined world invaded by beings from other dimensions, where every step is fraught with danger. The sense of uncertainty and suspense creates a tense atmosphere, as survival becomes a constant challenge amidst terrifying creatures and massive bosses that require skill and bravery. Combat is dynamic and intense, offering a wide range of weapons that can be upgraded and customized to suit different enemy types. Players must master not only weapon use, but also evasion and defense, as every encounter can be fatal. The environments, filled with obstacles and alternate routes, allow for varied approaches, ensuring that each battle is unique and players have full control over their chosen strategy. Exploration is another strong point, rewarding curiosity with items and secrets hidden in the darkest corners. Each area offers a sense of discovery, as if something unexpected awaits at every turn. This feeling of accomplishment from exploring strengthens the game's rhythm, encouraging players to venture forth and face new dangers with each new territory. In 10th place, we have A Plague Tale, a game that surprises with its emotional approach and visually impactful setting in a plague-ridden medieval world. The story follows two young siblings trying to survive in a hostile, devastated world where fear and distrust lurk around every corner. The setting conveys a sense of urgency and fragility, challenging players to think quickly as they navigate villages and fields overrun by the plague. The gameplay mixes stealth and puzzle solving, requiring careful planning to avoid dangers and outwit patrolling soldiers. Each situation demands precise strategy, using objects in the environment for distractions, or even creating escape opportunities. The game is designed so that each step must be calculated, making players feel the constant tension of pursuit, but also the satisfaction of overcoming each obstacle. The narrative is deep and engrossing, with twists that reveal the harsh reality of an era marked by suffering and difficult choices. From crumbling castles to dark forests, the environments reinforce the weight of the journey, giving players the sense of a relentless battle for survival. Each new setting reveals more of the story's gravity, with challenges that mirror the character's struggle in a collapsing world. In 11th place, we have Shadow Warrior 3, a title that dives into fast-paced action within a world filled with surreal creatures and plenty of sharp humor. The story follows a skilled warrior taking on colossal monsters at a breakneck speed reminiscent of classic first-person shooters. With vibrant aesthetics and combat loaded with visual effects, the game captivates with its intensity and straightforward fun. Gameplay shines with a dynamic and creative combat system, combining firearms and melee attacks that players can mix to create devastating combos. Players are encouraged to explore their surroundings, using traps and environmental elements to eliminate hordes of enemies in clever ways. This combination of techniques makes each confrontation unique, challenging players' reflexes and adaptability as they face each new wave. Visually, the game is striking, with exotic settings that transport players to richly detailed locales full of cultural references. Each stage has its own flair, from mysterious forests to ancient temples, creating an interesting contrast to the chaotic action. This vibrant style, paired with daring humor, turns the journey into a memorable experience, offering non-stop entertainment at every step. In 12th place, we have State of Decay, a game that stands out for its unique approach to survival in a zombie apocalypse. Unlike other games in the genre, this one emphasizes community building, where each decision can impact the group's future. Players must manage scarce resources, handle the constant threat of the undead, and maintain morale among survivors, creating an intense and engaging dynamic. The mechanics revolve around gathering supplies, fighting zombies, and upgrading the base. Each character has specific skills that contribute uniquely to the group, requiring strategic planning to keep everyone safe and alive. Venturing beyond the base becomes increasingly risky, with unpredictable hordes and tense moments that test players' improvisation skills. Beyond the tactical aspects, the game weaves a narrative that develops through character relationships, leading to difficult and often dramatic decisions. The rural setting, with abandoned villages and deserted roads, adds to the atmosphere of isolation and danger, making each mission feel impactful in the struggle for survival in an unforgiving world. Continuing, we have another Crab's Treasure, a game that stands out by turning a crab into the protagonist of an underwater adventure full of dangers and discoveries. Players control a crab that must face various marine enemies to reclaim its lost shell, essential for its protection. With a touch of humor and plenty of creativity, the game explores the ocean depths in a unique way, transforming each encounter into an unexpected challenge. The gameplay combines action with RPG elements, where players can collect items from the environment to use as makeshift armor, protecting themselves from enemy attacks. Each item found, from bottle caps to cans, adds a layer of strategy and customization to the combat. The variety of opponents, ranging from smaller fish to large marine creatures, requires attention and skill, making every encounter distinct and engaging. The setting is vibrant, with colorful, detailed environments that capture the essence of a diverse, lively underwater ecosystem. This captivating visual style, combined with a humorous narrative, makes this adventure a true gem for those looking for something creative and fun. Blending action and exploration, the title is ideal for fans of innovative games packed with surprises. In 13th place, we have Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, a game that combines action and mystery in a captivating supernatural atmosphere. The storyline immerses players in a world filled with spiritual entities, where ghost hunters face challenges that go beyond the ordinary. The richly detailed setting adds a layer of suspense, creating the perfect backdrop for intense battles against otherworldly forces. Combat blends physical attacks with supernatural powers, allowing players to creatively and strategically face spirits. Besides combat skills, exploration plays a significant role, with players uncovering ancient secrets and solving mysteries surrounding supernatural events. This game style requires players to remain alert to the environment, ready for confrontations that demand more than brute force. The narrative unfolds intricately, gradually revealing secrets and dramas tied to the spiritual world. Characters have deep motivations, and each encounter adds another piece to the puzzle of understanding the storyline. Dark settings and unseen threats keep the suspense alive with every step, encouraging players to press on through the challenges and mysteries awaiting them. In 14th place, Metal Hellsinger takes first-person shooting to a new level by incorporating intense musical elements. Players embark on a journey through the underworld, battling demonic hordes to the beat of a heavy metal soundtrack that syncs with every action. The music isn't just background noise. It's integral to the gameplay, as shooting to the rhythm increases damage and generates mind-blowing combos. The mechanics demand that players stay in time with the music while shooting, making combat a blend of precision and musicality. Each weapon has unique sound characteristics that help maintain combat flow in harmony with the music. This system encourages total immersion, with players feeling as though they're part of the musical chaos, turning each fight into an intense performance of sound and fury. Hellish landscapes add to the intensity, with visuals capturing the brutality and energy of heavy metal. Levels are packed with dark details, from lava-filled caves to arenas teeming with menacing enemies, creating a sense of urgency and escalating intensity with each stage. By combining music and action, Metal Hellsinger offers a unique and challenging experience where rhythm is as crucial as aim. In 15th place, we have Ghostrunner, a game that throws players into a vibrant dystopian cyberpunk world where speed and precision are essential for survival. The action unfolds in a vertical city full of dangers, where every move is a race against time. Combining parkour with lethal combat creates an electrifying dynamic, challenging players to eliminate enemies while navigating obstacles at high speed. Combat is brutal and requires lightning-fast reflexes, as a single hit can be fatal. Players wield a sharp katana and rely on dodging and leaping abilities to overcome enemies with impressive fluidity. Each area is a puzzle of movement and action, demanding players analyze their surroundings and react quickly to survive. The control's precision makes every move vital, and the game's rhythm creates an immersive experience where every second counts. The cyberpunk setting is marked by neon lights, technological ruins, and an oppressive atmosphere that fits perfectly with the game's style. The environment is as important as the enemies, with players needing to navigate vertical paths, avoid traps, and strategize attacks. With each new challenge, adrenaline surges, providing a sense of achievement as players progress through obstacles and defeat foes in a world of pure futuristic tension. Continuing, we have Flintlock, Siege of Dawn, a game that merges dark fantasy with a desert setting in a battle against divine forces. In this unforgiving world, players join a resistance challenging tyrannical gods, facing dangers both human and supernatural. With vast landscapes and abandoned fortresses, the game creates an atmosphere of constant tension, where every step forward brings players closer to the final showdown. Action involves diverse combat, blending melee attacks with firearms, giving players a wide array of abilities to explore. Each opponent requires a specific strategy, and the variety of creatures and enemies keeps every battle unpredictable. Switching between physical strikes and spells creates a unique dynamic, where planning each move is essential to mastering the battlefield and adapting to new challenges. The world features desolate, detail-rich locations that reflect the destruction wrought by the war against the gods. In each mission, players encounter obstacles that demand more than brute strength, such as hidden traps and alternate routes. This setting, with its contrast between the supernatural and the earthly, reinforces the feeling of an epic struggle for survival and freedom. In 18th place, we have Still Wakes the Deep, a game that plunges players into a psychological horror narrative set on an isolated oil rig. Surrounded by the vast ocean and cloaked in darkness, players face inexplicable phenomena and terrifying events. The oppressive, claustrophobic atmosphere makes each hallway and shadow feel like a lurking threat, building palpable tension with every step. Gameplay focuses on exploration and survival, where each decision can mean the difference between escape and succumbing to the horrors haunting the rig. Players navigate tight corridors and aging machinery, solving puzzles and uncovering the mystery behind the sinister events. Every sound, every clue draws players deeper into a maze of uncertainty, maintaining a relentless, challenging pace. The setting, surrounded by the ocean's expanse and the unknown's imminence, amplifies the feeling of complete isolation. The oil rig becomes a character of its own, with rusted compartments and desolate structures silently telling a disturbing story. Each discovery reveals fragments of tragedy and suspense, keeping players intrigued and eager to uncover what's truly happening. Line skills to solve puzzles and navigate complex environments. Precise jumps allow access to unreachable areas, providing players with a unique freedom to explore. Skills like hiding, sneaking, and interacting with local robots make every move strategic, especially when facing unknown threats that demand agility and cleverness. The urban, shadowy setting is intricately detailed and brimming with life, despite the abandonment. Every scene, from narrow alleys to mysterious labs, offers new discoveries and challenges. The captivating visual design contrasts artificial light with deep shadows, creating an immersive atmosphere that reflects the loneliness and mystery of this futuristic city. Continuing, we have Kena, Bridge of Spirits, a game that enchants with its blend of magical storytelling and stunning visuals. Set in a mystical forest, players step into the role of a young spirit guide who aids lost souls in finding peace. The environment is vibrant and detailed, with an atmosphere that balances serenity and mystery, drawing players in from the start. Combat mechanics use a staff and spiritual powers, challenging players to face threatening spirits and creatures. Players are also joined by small companions called rots, who assist in both battles and puzzle solving. These allies can be strategically used to interact with the environment, adding a tactical element that enriches each encounter and brings dynamism to combat. The journey through Kena's world is filled with enchanting scenes and challenges that test both skill and perception. Each area reveals a new secret or piece of a puzzle connecting past and present, creating a story that unfolds in an engaging way. The breathtaking visuals and harmonious design enhance the sense of discovery, making this adventure as captivating as it is unique. These were 20 games that prove the biggest budgets don't always make the best gameplay. With adventures that defy expectations and feature unique mechanics, they show that the gaming world is full of surprises beyond the AAA circuit. So, which of these games have you tried? Is there a title we missed that should be on this list? Drop your suggestions in the comments, and let us know which other games deserve the spotlight. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep discovering more amazing games. I'm leaving a video in the card that YouTube chose for you. Just click to watch. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Have a fantastic gameplay session, and see you tomorrow.